you know that there was no place called ISREAL before 1947? Here are some interesting things to know about the state of ISREAL. Before 1947, the people we now call Israelis were mostly Jews living in different parts of the world. This is known as the Jewish diaspora. 1. The Jewish diaspora before returning to Palestine. For many centuries, Jews lived scattered across many regions. Europe, for example, Poland, Germany, Russia, North Africa, for example, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, Middle East, for example, Iraq, Yemen, Iran, smaller communities in other parts of the world. This dispersion began after events like the Roman destruction of Jerusalem, when the Romans destroyed the Jewish temple and many Jews were forced to leave their homeland. 2. Jews living in Palestine. Before 1947. Even before Israel existed, some Jews always lived in the region called Palestine, then part of the Ottoman Empire and later under British control. From the late 1800s, more Jews began moving there in waves called Aliyah, immigration, especially to escape persecution in Europe, to rebuild a Jewish homeland. This movement is known as Zionism. 3. Under British rule, 1917 to 1947, after World War I, Britain took control of Palestine. During this time, the Balfour Declaration supported creating a Jewish homeland. Jewish immigration increased significantly. Tensions grew between Jewish and Arab populations in the region. 4. Right before 1947, by 1947, about 600,000 Jews were living in Palestine. They had built towns, farms, and institutions, but many Jews were still living abroad. In 1947, the United Nations proposed dividing Palestine into 2 states, one Jewish and one Arab. Summary Jews originally came from the land of Israel, Palestine. They were scattered across the world for centuries, diaspora. Some always remained in Palestine. Many returned in the late 1800s to 1900s. By 1947, a large Jewish community was already established there. Do you see that the Jewish people is only fighting for their survivor in the Middle East?